And it does look like Brooksy's about to take this free kick as he steps up. Ben Brooks!
Can he get it onto his right foot? Goes to the left instead. Chance for Grays now. Delivered across the box. PK's looking for it short, but Ben Brooks, he also hits it!
Got goals to back and no time to lag. Up the tags.
Alright guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another #United game. Today we are playing Grays. In fact, we've actually played them already. We're doing this intro after the game because of technical reasons we couldn't do it before kickoff. And trust me when I say you're going to want to watch this one. It's a corker. We knew it was a big game because of where we are in the table, the things the two teams are trying to achieve this year. Means that we're head to head. There's a lot more riding on this fixture as well though. This is BANTICK'S new team. Obviously Sam Bantick left us to join Grays in the summer. Josh Asude has been playing in here. He's served a 3-match suspension, but we think he might have left the club. He did a mysterious tweet last night saying he's a free agent, so we're not going to see Asude against today, but we will see Sam Bantick against us. It's obviously at Aveley, which is where Grays play. It's where our women play. It's a ground we've had many games on and many good times over the last few years, but we've never beaten Grays before. We lost to them both times last season. Can we change that today? Another thing you're going to see in today's video is us starting to use our player data stats. So our guys have been wearing player data vests all season, and we've started to collect that data, and we're going to be sharing it with you as the videos progress. I've got a stat for you right now to kick things off though. It's about how much distance players cover in games. They're kilometres per 90 minutes. So I can tell you our top 5 players in that particular stat. 5th is an average of 9.88 kilometres, and that's Pedro Carvalho, just under 10k. Max Cornhill, just under 10k on average, 9.96 kilometres. Lewis Watson, 10.54, and Yoni, also 10.54k. They're level in second, but the most distance covered on average per 90 minutes right now is Jermaine Francis with 10.83 kilometres. So he hasn't played many 90 minutes this season. Now it's time to hear from Devs before kickoff. Let's see what he's saying.
When you see their side, we'll talk a bit about it, but I sense a little bit of fear in them. I think they're a little bit scared of what we can do to them. And I want us to take that and thrive on it. So go out there and run all over them. That's what I want you to do, go and run all over them. For them, what they will do, regardless of their shape and form, they do look to go from back to front quite quickly. The target through the middle, and then you've got the wide players that want to go and feed off of that. Wide players, they're tricky in an offensive sense, but don't want to go back the other way, and we can exploit that. Go, come on.
Let's take a look at the side that Devs is sending out to play Grays today. In goal, James Philp keeps his place. It's Harry Haysom and Tom Anderson at centre-half. Ben Brooks and Matt Waldridge at full-back. Greg Halford and Max Cornhill going to continue that very experienced centre-mid partnership we saw a few games ago. PK playing just ahead of them in the 10 role. Jermaine Francis is in the side, Toby Romalaren's in the side, and AT leads the line. That means Pedro Carvalho drops to the bench after he picked up a knock in our game on Monday night. Lewis Watson also on the bench. Yoni Vukaj, Anthony Page and Kojo Apenting make up the rest of the substitutes. Up the tags.
Here we are at Parkside and we are underway. PK does his usual kick-off routine, fooling everyone, including our own players, and Haysom sends it long. I'm joined by E-Man for this one. It should be an absolute cracker, E-Man.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one today. Essex derby, not too far from my home ground and all. So, rivalry.
Throwing is long and AT wins the flick. Jermaine can't quite get to that loose ball, but AT wins the seconds. And it's cleared away, but he's won a free kick in a very dangerous area. Do you say this is Greg or Brooksy range, E-Man?
I think Greg would love it, but I do think it's a left footer. And it does look like Brooksy's about to take this free kick as he steps up. Ben Brooks.
Just wide of the mark. Goal kick is long again, up towards the number 9. Haysom doesn't win it, but Ando does win the flick on. And Matty into an area up towards AT to try and win the flick on. He does. Toby in a great position here. Can he get a cross in? He cuts it back for Max Cornhill, and it's deflected and eventually cleared away. We thought Max would be 7 in 7 there for a moment, E-Man.
Jermaine's going to pick this one up. Sets it back to Brooksy on his left foot. Can he deliver? Goes back to Jermaine instead. Can Jermaine cause some problems here? Looks to deliver one back post towards Teniola. Wins the header. Goes back across the goal. Toby can't quite get there. Big throw from the keeper. It's going to come all the way over to the number 7 here on the right side, Aaron Gordon.
Plays a good pass forward into Malachi, number 8. Finds Bano in the pocket.
Bano gives it back to Gordon here. Can he get it onto his right foot? Goes to the left instead. Chance for Grays now. Delivered across the box. Oh, and it's almost a goal for the big striker, Anointed Chukwu, trying to extend his double tally figure for the season, but luckily for the Tags, it's wide.
Yeah, real let off there for the Tags, to be fair, Spence. Good passage of play by Grays, but got to do better defensively there.
Philp, oh, it's a big kick. Is it too big a kick? Teniola's been held up. Toby's going to apply some pressure.
There you go. Can we win something there, Tobes? Good
That's
play,
great
Tobes.
press. We might get a free kick there. Lino's not giving it. He's so good at keeping the ball in those scenarios, though. Tries to dig out a low pass. He's going to get another goal. Cornhill! Oh my God.
Maxi Cornhill.
This man, the chances just keep coming for him.
Yeah, again, great play by Toby. Good resilience. Didn't give up there. And nearly rewarded with a great assist there.
Yeah, it's great play from Toby. He's picked out his man. No more he can do. And unfortunately for us, Cornhill, it's just straight at the keeper, wasn't it? It needed to be lower, really. Jermaine, though, gets it off AT here. Gets a little niggle for his troubles, but he's running all the way through here. If he can get it onto that right foot, or is he going to go to the left? No one knows. He could send it back to Brooksy. Being held up a little bit. Brooksy delivers. Back post! Hey! Alex Teniola. It is officially Teniola time. Synchronise your watches. He is off the mark for the season in the league. It's his second goal in all competitions. Great cross from Ben Brooks. Hashtag in the lead.
We were just talking about it 2 seconds ago, Spence. And Teniola does open his goal tally for the season in the league. And it's a great header.
Great header, great cross. Everything about it was lovely. Jermaine did really well to burst through with the ball and keep it and lay it off to Brooksy. Absolutely fantastic stuff. Very happy for AT as well. He's needed that goal. It's been coming, hasn't it? Lewis Clark on the ball here for Grays. Sends it out to the right to Jeffrey Okonkwo.
Finds Lewis Clark in there, but Greg is there.
It's
80 driving forward.
Cornhill got the ball to AT. AT's tried to get back to him, but it's come to PK instead. PK, can you get a shot off? He's still looking for his first hashtag goal. Jermaine Francis back to PK. Does he shoot here? He thought about it. He might shoot this time. He does. It's a really good block, though, to stop the threat. Brooksy on this free kick then for the Tags. He's going to dink it in there. It was actually quite driven towards Max Cornhill, who was looking to set it across to AT there with a pass header, but didn't quite work out. Greg gets there first. Back to Greg once again. Oh, it's a nice measured pass, but there's no one on the end of it. Greg Halford, just the metronome of this hashtag team today. Ben Brooks into PK. PK thinking about a shot maybe. Instead, he crosses it in. Cornhill's there! It is in, but it's offside.
The flag is up.
It's in again, but it's offside. It would have been a 7th goal in 7 games for Max Cornhill with a lovely deft touch. Brilliant cross from PK, but the flag is up. And to add some further bad news to that, Jermaine looks like he's carrying some sort of knock as well. It's going to come to Greg here. Anointed Chukwu's header goes straight to him. Greg finds Jermaine. Let's see if he has got any sort of injury. He looks like he's got his pace still. As he bursts away from Tucson. Keeps the ball in play brilliantly.
Hot dog.
Can you find someone in the box, Jermaine? Or maybe do it yourself. Maybe win yourself a penalty. Can you get a shot off? Tries to. Comes to Bano here, though. Matt Waldridge gets there first. Oh, he's gone down. He's got a free kick out of nothing there, to be fair.
Well played, Matt Waldridge there.
You think he's going to shoot?
I think so.
No, he's dinking it in towards the back post. Towards Toby, who wins his header, but the flag's gone up. Is that offside? Haysom into Jermaine. Jermaine checks his shoulder. He's got room.
And
Bano's closing him down. Bano knows how dangerous he can be. Played together at Coggeshall and at hashtag. Good turn away from trouble there, though, from the big man. And it's kept in by one of the 3 Clarks for Grays. He looks like a left-footed player. But he does go down to the right side. Puts a good cross in on the right foot towards the back post. And they were queuing up to score that one. I mean, from our angle, it looked like they just had so much time there, and it fell to the man at the back post. Just finish it easily, man.
Gutting. It was just a counter-attack there. I think Brooksy knew he couldn't foul their player. And they've just... It's a soccer punch.
Yeah, we have been good. We have been on top. We put the ball in the back of the net 2 times as well, obviously with the offside goal. But they've scored. The clean sheet's gone. And that one, once that first ball didn't go in, it had to be dealt with. It had to be cleared. And it just looked too easy on the follow-up.
It did loads of time in that box for a second, third attempt from Grays, and the game's level.
Brooksy sending this one towards the back post. Cornell's in there. Oh, what's this flag up for this time? Offside again. Oh, I think Max is hurt. No, he's not. No, he's moved. Is it his arm? I think he might have fell on his arm or his shoulder. What was the lino flagging for? Offside. Sent forward here from Philp. It's going to drop inside the Grays half, but it's a free header for Clark. Oh, and Tom Anderson's fallen over. We're a man down. It looks like he's not moving too comfortably either. Bano into the box here. Oh, he's put too much on that cross. It's going to help us, but Tom Anderson's got all kinds of problems here. Sent forward by Philp towards Toby and Matt Waldridge. Matty Waldridge, what a touch that is. He comes away with it here. Can he make something happen in the dying embers of the first half? Is that not a yellow?
I don't know how many times he's done. I think the referee spoke to him earlier.
But that's also a really good opportunity for us, like, to come in. Is that not a bit more cynical than that? Greg Halford is lining himself up to take this. PK's looking for it short, but Ben Brooks, he also hits it! He hits it well. It was just a bit too close for him, I think, and that was the last kick of the half. It's 1-1 at the break. I think at certain periods of the half, Hashtag looked really, really good and really dominated the game, but Grace did get back into it with that equaliser, and it's all to play for in the second half.
I think the big key is we've killed our own momentum in the game. It being 1-0 and comfortable and breaking it, all of a sudden we slowed it down to almost that kind of killing the game. And I don't think it was the time to do it because we had them by the neck. They're vulnerable at the back, as you said. They're gung ho, and we have to be switched on. We have to really be switched on, and we have to make sure that when we break, when we get it, we're better with the ball, better with our decisions, and sharper with our movements. Because if we then lose it, they're already there. They're kind of cheating on it a bit, and they become interested when it gets up and around their box. And the annoying thing about it is, for all their domination, they've probably entered our box twice with real kind of purpose, and they've scored and should have scored.
And we are underway here for the second half. There's been a substitution on both sides. Johnny Vukaj has come on for the tags for Tom Anderson, who had some sort of issue in the first half. Greg Halford's dropped into centre-back, Johnny Vukaj in the middle. And likewise, we've seen a centre-mid make way for another win for Grays, which means they've now got 2 players with the surname Win and 3 players with the surname Clark involved today. Taken quickly here, Bano over to the left-back, puts a left-footed cross in. It's going to go very near to Philp, who watches it all the way and catches it. Hashtag need to counter now. Long kick forward for Jermaine. It's actually a really good kick.
Great pass.
Can he take it in his stride? He had some issues himself with injury in the first half, Jermaine, but he's still out there, which is very important for us. Gives it to Max Cornhill. Bano doing some defensive work. You don't see that a lot. Jermaine shrugs off his challenge. Looks for a switch over to Toby. How's your first touch? Trying to get it under here. Toby puts it across.
Whoa!
That was going in. That was going in here, man. Was it a shot?
It was a deep cross. I'm going to give it as a cross, and that is good defending.
It was going in there, wasn't it?
It definitely was.
2 hands in the air from Bano. Whipped in towards the back post. They're all queuing up at the back post. Needs to go. Yeah, it's Harry Haysom with a big deflection to stop that. Philp's gone down. The ball hasn't gone in the back of the net, but he's got a free kick for his troubles. Although Philp looks to be in some discomfort here. Philp with a kick here. He's going to look towards Cornhill, I think. Cornhill underneath it. It's going all through to Toby, perhaps.
No fouls there, Tobes. No fouls. Well done, Tobes.
He's rescued it. Oh, well done, you. He's beat his man brilliantly. Cross comes in. Oh! Ref!
And
Yes,
he's given it.
Come on! Penalty. It's a penalty. It's a handball. But Toby O'Mallaren has made that so well.
He's done very well. Yet again, winning something from nothing. Ball played in from our free kick from Phelps. Toby out wide. Beats him. Good ball in. And defender.
I actually thought we could have seen an own goal as it came off him, but it was the handball ultimately that helped us, and it's a penalty, and I think Greg Halford will take it. I think Bano's just got some penalty intel from... I'm going to tell you what's going to happen here, because they've been watching our videos. The keeper's not going to move. I can tell you what's going to happen. The keeper's not going to move, and hopefully Greg's going to slot it anyway. Keeper's not going to move. Slots it anyway. I told you what was going to happen, because I saw Bano go and get the intel, and he's gone to him, don't move, and Greg puts it away anyway, and that is what we do. I know my team, man.
He just doesn't miss from 12 yards, does he? No matter what happens, what's in front of him, he stays composed and he just slides it.
Can see Bano running over to him with instructions. I see him shout. I know he's obviously had a penalty in the last game, Greg. So there's a bit of understanding of how Greg's technique is. But the thing about Greg's technique is he'll put it in the corner whatever you do.
No matter what, he just slides it in. Him 12 yards, nothing phases him.
2-1 to the tags. Come on, boys. Brooksy to deliver, or it's towards the back post. It's a header from Cornhill. Is that off the line or is it going across the goal? We can't really tell. Jermaine tries a volley, still alive. Harry Haysom on the edge, ref needs to get out of the way. Haysom does well just to stop it being a danger. Let's come over to Gordon now. Gordon looks for a switch to Bantick. Neither him or PK get it, but now it comes to Bantick on the second try. Can he deliver? Puts a cross in low. It's a chance. Greg Halford with a really important block in the box. Bano lifts it back in. Philp with the big hands.
Great hands there. And it's a short corner by Grace, who finds Bano. Bano delivers.
Headed away by Ben Brooks. Stop the shot. Oh, it's good feet. Oh, how's he not scored that? Or at least hit the target. It was a substitute there that hit that. It was Ronnie Wynn.
Yeah, again, we've got to stay awake. We've got to stay awake with that. Just like their first goal where they're finding space inside the box, we've got to react and stay alert.
Max Cornell getting a little bit held off here by the Lewis Clark. He does win his header, but he can't direct it goalwards. Callum Watts, the substitute, off the bench, looking to make an early impact for Grace. Shows too much of it to PK. Can he find Toby here? It's a good ball and he's onside. Toby, he's out wide. Does he cross or does he try and beat his man? Toby's been very good at beating people this game. Can he get a left foot shot off? Oh! You know what? He's done everything right. He just needed to find a corner and keep it lower with the shot, but definitely earned the right to shoot there. Is the ball in play? What's going on? That was a free kick.
There you go, AT. Can we put him under pressure?
Come on, AT. Get goal side. Get goal side. Lewis Clark asking for someone to come close. Plays it to Gordon. Matty Waldridge gets there. Can you play AT?
Oh,
get onside! AT, get onside! He was so far offside and he didn't need to be. He would have been through either way. AT, you've got to watch your line.
It does look like Pedro is getting warm.
Okay, I reckon it would be Pedro for AT and Toby in the middle. That's my guess.
Oh, good choice. Good options. Good options.
Headed away by Clark. Is that a handball? Did he cushion that with his hand a little bit? Don't know, but Greg finds Waldridge. Waldridge just lifts it forward towards Jermaine. Great jump for Jermaine. What a header that is. He just levitates in the air like a young Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's picked it up.
Sandbridge is giving it to him.
It's a bad throw from the keeper. Jermaine is picking it up here.
1v1 dominant here, Jermaine.
Can he beat his man and get in the box? Crosses it towards the back stick. Oh, it's such an important header away from the captain there because AT was queuing up at the back post. Ref is in his way. Philp's kick. AT just challenge again.
Lean on him, come on, eh?
Cornhill.
And that's a great ball. Come on, Jermaine.
Pedro, stay in there. Well, does he keep it in the corner? He's going to go for the cross. AT's there! He heads it, but it's easily saved in the end. Gordon gets it easily in the middle, though. And turns into cause trouble for hashtag, but Haysom gets something on it. I don't think.
Referee!
I don't think he touched him. Did he touch him? He screamed for the free kick. He's got it. He's had a miracle recovery, and now he's going to take it. Sam Bantick against his old team. James Philp, take a bow, my son. Hits it over the bar. Thank you, James. Thank you, thank you.
All about staying switched on. All about staying switched on.
Can we have some backup? PK's providing it.
There you go.
Callum Watts standing him up. Bano on the ball. Crosses it in.
Well up, Greco.
Brilliant.
Can we turn? It's a counter.
Oh, Pedro, look to your left. You've got Matty Waldridge up there with you. You've got AT as well. That's the switch for Waldridge. He finds him. Matty Waldridge. Referee! Got to be a yellow card for Sam Bantick. Got to be a yellow card. And well done, Pedro, to pick out that pass to Matty Waldridge. Sam Bantick with his corner as we approach injury time. Drops it towards the front post. Pedro gets ahead to it. Just send it. Just send it. Give it to Jermaine. Play Jermaine. Well done, PK, just to come away with that ball.
No!
It's ridiculous. He's booking him as well, which means he's going to miss the next game. He got fouled and came away with the ball and got a yellow for his troubles. The ref's been pretty decent until now. You know what's really annoying about that is PK misses the next game now. It's his 5th yellow. Callum Watts still on the ball here for Grays.
Defend that cross.
Whipped in towards the ball. Greg Halford heads it away. Long ranger. Let that go through. Oh no! They're saying Greg got a touch on it. Unbelievable decision. And now it's a corner in injury time. Keeper's coming up, boys.
Oh, that's...
Greg's let that go. Well, he's certainly tried to let it go. Bano flips it in. Headed away, I think, by Max Cornhill. Long ranger again. Oh my God, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. Shocking scenes here. How has that happened, boys? Is that a deflection? Is it I don't know whose goal it is. It's a goal is all I can say, but it's come from a free kick that should have never been given. I know there's been a lot of moves since then. There's been a corner and whatnot, but PK's got a yellow card and a free kick given against him completely unfairly. And it's all come from that, E-Man.
It has. It's literally... It's been... Just a hard one to take, isn't it?
Because it's a hard one to take, man, because we deserve the win. We've been good enough for it. It's been good value.
But there's still time. 4 minutes added time.
4 minutes of injury time as Halford lifts it towards Pedro. Can we stop that from going off? Pedro not giving it up.
Referee!
Jesus. Finds Brooksy. Brooksy to PK. Don't lose it, PK. Well done.
Great.
Tries the challenge.
Can he find a pass? Can he
Don't
find
overdo
the
it.
pass?
Don't overdo it, PK. Oh, wow. How has he not lost the ball? Matty Waldridge thinking about a shot, you know. He'll think about it. Goes to Jermaine instead. Jermaine controls it. Puts it towards the back post. Alex Teniola! What time is it? What time is it? What time is it? Alex Teniola. I am literally putting all my watches to Teniola time from now until the rest of time. What a goal that is.
What a...
Come on. We might have lost E-Man's mic. It's still working. It's still working. It's working. It's working. Unbelievable stuff. Jermaine Francis with the ball. Teniola with the acrobatic finish. 2 for him today. We've done it in the last seconds, E-Man.
Oh my gosh, that is redemption. After a conceded goal that came through, say, errors from the referee, Teniola steps up and it's his second of the game. Come on,
Sandbridge,
boys.
the goalkeeper's taking this one for Grays. Into the box. Cornell heads it away. There's
Yes!
the Come on.
And
we get
we
the win.
will have that all day.
Wow, what a finish to this match. A really good contest. But you have to say, hashtag deserve the win, E-Man.
Hashtag definitely did deserve the win. Dominant first half. Second half, we dug deep. And rewarded.
I've got a feeling that your player of the match might have just changed in the last few seconds of that game. Has it?
It has. It has. I think 2 goals, a brace on his return back, I'm going to say, and he's done well. And ultimately our match winner. So my man of the match goes to Alex Teniola.
Well done, AT. It's Teniola time. Today's UFL player of the match is Alex Teniola. It's a big 3 points in the promotion race for hashtag United. Up the tags. Don't forget to hashtag it.
Come on, man.